So it is very true that there is a, a source, but the source is the reality. The source creates, the source sustains, but the source also has no meaning, just like us. We are parts of the source. The source is not our creator, and it's not, well, what I'm trying to say is that we are parts of source. We're not really created by it, and we're not extensions of it. We are parts of the source. We're not below the source. We're not above the source in nobility or holiness. Everything in this world is equally as much source as everything else. Everything that exists is equally as much the source as everything else. Everything is on the same level. And the more we try to change that, the more we fail. But you see, from the beginning, the source just wanted to make something out of itself. So you have this creative light, this creative force, and it just wants to create, and it wants to make more and more and more goodness. And a lot of us, we don't really realize it, that we are here to serve source. Literally what we're doing here is serving the source. And what we're really doing is helping source make some meaning for itself, make some purpose for itself. Because the source always was and always will be. And we are just in the middle of that always was, always will be. And the source wanted to know itself and wanted to give itself something to celebrate over. So if we are as people not helping the source discover itself, then that would be sin. What are we even doing if we're just going to be, it's like refusing to help a parent when they need your help. That's how ridiculous defying the source is by not serving it. Because we exist because of it, and that's where we are now because of it. Why we're here is because the source created us. Why did the source create us? To use us. To use us for what? To use us to know itself, to realize itself, to learn about itself, and to give itself some meaning. To figure itself out. Because if you're this consciousness thing, you really don't have much meaning unless you create meaning for yourself. So of course, everything that we do that makes us happy is good for us. Everything we do that makes us sad is bad for us. But since we're living in this matrix/maze of intertwining experiences and causes and effects and events, we don't know what makes us happy all the time. We don't know what makes us sad. Sometimes what makes you happy here and now, and you think it's because you did something, then something else. No, only good happiness always comes from that which creates it. If it makes you happy, it was a good action. If it makes you sad, it was a bad action. So we're here to be happy, because when we do that, we're fulfilling our purpose. We're giving the source what it wants. We're part of source. We're letting source have what it wants, and it gives us happiness in return. Whenever we do something that's beneficial for the source to know about itself and to create meaning for itself through happiness, that is the That's the goal essentially. And well, if we do something that makes us sad, then yeah. But you see, this gives a whole new meaning to. And then we do something that makes you sad, and that's bad. But this gives a whole new meaning to emotions, don't you think? A lot of people say follow your happiness, right? So this is something that I completely agree with. Follow your happiness, but a lot of people don't know what makes them happy. A lot of people don't know what makes a person happy. They don't realize that, some people, they just how much they try, no matter what they do, and that they can't really get too happy. Hey, that's just cause and effect. That's karma. But truly, if you lay the good seeds now, the happiness will sprout in the future. And if you lay the bad seeds now, the sadness will sprout in the future. So, but the most important thing is to create happiness for yourself. This is the reward. Happiness is a reward based on giving back to source what it wanted from you.